SCP-343, no kidding, referred to as God by Foundation staff, claims to be the one and only divine creator of everything. Despite being classified as safe, meaning it's not hard to contain it, due to it letting the Foundation contain him willingly, he presents himself as a gentle, kind, older humanoid male whose appearance subtly changes depending on the observer. And he claims to be the creator of the universe, earning him his nickname. His power is demonstrated by casually walking through solid walls like 106, manipulating space within his containment cell, and demonstrating knowledge across all territories of existence. Staff of the Foundation have reported that his room appears much larger and more decorated on the inside than physically possible. So, yeah, he can also bend reality. Who would have thought? 343 remains, cooperative, nonchalant, and friendly, preferring to reside within his cell rather than being forced to stay like a father choosing to sleep in their children's bedroom to make them feel better. Also, yeah, he said on record that he can break out if he wants to. The fact that no containment measures would work against him, or if one is even needed, and that staff always feel boosted after visiting him, reinforces that this lad has incomprehensible power and benevolence, though nobody knows if he actually is God or just a rage baiter. Yaldabaoth, a tongue-twister name, is an ancient and powerful entity. He is most often portrayed as a grotesque, godlike being responsible for the creation of life in its most raw and stupid form. He is most often depicted with a lion's head attached to a serpent's body. This chap is seen as a primal force of nature who is driven by instinct. Sarshik Glazers, or if you're not chronically online, cults view them as the evil creator of life. In one version of many of the myths, Yaldabaoth and Maken were rival gods from the Great Abyss, with Yaldabaoth devouring lesser gods, like he's playing Agario, and Maken building structures from their remains, like its city skylines. Their conflict was ended with Maken shattered and Yaldabaoth sealed away. Yaldabaoth is able to both command terrifying archons and also manipulate organic matter with ease, being said to be responsible for plagues like SCP-610. SCP-682, the hard-to-kill reptile, is a gigantic, petty, and extremely hostile Frankenstein abomination with exposed muscles, sharp claws, and the ability to constantly change its appearance. It is highly intelligent, too intelligent, capable of speech, and is driven by an intense detestation for all life, not just humans or mosquitoes. All of life, yes, including that tree. Because of that, it is one of the most hostile and dangerous cretins in the Foundation's custody, who's constantly being a pain in the ass to contain, let alone kill. Even though it has several backstories, I'll explain one of his origins. In the SCP tale, Dust and Blood, he's a Leviathan who was born from Azeb, the Scarlet King's fourth bride. What a naughty, horribly raised demon. So what makes this bad boy one of the strongest is how this lizard is unkillable. Full stop. 682 has regenerative abilities, able to grow new limbs, organs, or defenses. Like, if his eyes are stitched, he'll just grow new eyes. Throw him into space, he can actually breathe now. It survived dismemberment, acid, and antimatter, for God's sake. It's like an actual cartoon episode. No matter what you do, it will not be destroyed. All termination attempts have failed, and it remains nearly impossible to destroy or permanently contain. SCP-2747, as below, so above, is once again a powerful entity in this mythos. Unlike most anomalies, it doesn't have a physical body, being a whatever the actual a narrative hazard is. An anti-story, an anafabula, whatever you want to call it. It just basically means that it exists to consume and eliminate narratives themselves. It manifests when certain storytelling elements or tropes, called anti-arimies, are present within a fictional work, instantly bricking that story and then moving on to the larger story that contains it. Just imagine it simply as a critic constantly destroying stories. This gives 2747 the terrifying ability to climb through layers of fiction, being able to even erase entire universes, including the SCP universe itself. It has no physical form, existing purely as a pattern of breaking. Or it does not like. Eyewitnesses of it describe it in abstract terms like black thorns, the number 7, or total oblivion. 2747 has committed a few diabolical licks and devoured other powerful SCPs like 3125 and the Fifth World. So, yeah kids, don't break the fourth wall, please. Old Gods. The Old Gods are one of the most powerful and menacing cretins in the SCP mythos. This group of hooligans is a bunch of divine and cosmic forces far beyond human comprehension. I love it when the strongest characters in a media have powers beyond human comprehension, because then how the hell do I explain it? Their strength is shown through their ability to both create and sustain reality-bending anomalies, influence whole civilizations, and challenge the natural order itself. Most members in the secret clan are vicious and view humanity as insignificant ants who are a pest, only seeing humans as to worship them or to sacrifice, aiding them to maintain their presence in the physical world. The Scarlet King, for example, is part of this category, being a god of obliteration. Their origins lie in the voids of darkness realms, and some even gain strength through human worship, the more the better, evolving into gods as their legend spreads.